What's going on, NFL 5 fans? It's Joseph Ramirez here. Just real quick Decktek profile. I know I've been meaning to give it to you for a while, but we just had the exhibition challenge, which I got an invite to the open season for next year. I just wanted to kind of showcase the deck that I played. Pretty much looking like the top tier defense out there. You've been hearing me talk about it on the Facebook page and in my videos that we were going to do the SUH defense, and I never got to that profile, but I got to play it today and actually see how busted it is. And it is not even completely done yet, but I was like one not this Sunday short, so I played some other things to kind of help it out, and it's still absolutely ridiculous as far as the defense goes. So just to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like, if you haven't already seen it, we go into of course the defense part here. The sideline guy, Bobby Wagner, I've never ever put him in play. He's just on the sideline is to look pretty, and never a bad thing to draw cards, but you never see him. Key component of the deck, Lavonte David. So we've got Lavonte David, who says exhaust, choose a player on your bench, put them into the field at the end of the down, remove them, and then do this prior to selecting a play. Then our mainstays, Melvin Ingram, who is at the start of the down, you get to ready two guys, right? And of course, Takaris McKinley, ready another player. So basically, you get to ready three guys in total, which helps you solidify 5 straight plays of going back 5 yards with your boy Ndamukong Suh. So Ndamukong Suh says exhaust, replay the down, the offense loses 5 yards, and then you remove this guy from the field. Play only during on-field adjustments. Now, when it says remove him from the field, he just goes to your bench. So that allows the interaction for David to pull him off the bench, put him into play a second time. So now you've gone back 10 yards. Then with McKinley, it makes him ready, has him pull out a third time, and then Ingram will then ready both these guys, and it gives you 2 more instances of Suh to make a total of 5. So those 5 plays will put anybody from the 25 back into the end zone. You score 2 points, you turn over the down, and you give your opponent back the ball. Or you get the ball. Sorry, you get the ball. So you scored 2, and you get the ball back on the 40. Which at that point there's several different things you can do. I'm going to post the video of the gameplay that I played for the event, just to kind of show you exactly how it looks and some of the ideas going over it, because I've been perfecting this defense for a while, and looking at the counters and the counters to the counters, and you'll see that in the video that just kind of been doing some work on this, and it's definitely paid out to see, like, it working the way it's supposed to. So for the action deck, you run 2 locked in. Locked in basically is to counter if they try to exhaust you. So if they play exhaust or fatigue, you can just basically do this in response, make your guy safe from getting pushed over. Wrap up is a card that I'll probably end up taking out and switching it for like another interception, another fumble, you'll see. But this is player designation. They lose 10 more yards. This is if you they end up getting out of their 25 and start pushing forward somehow, and they get that opening and they start going. This is to kind of stop them from gaining yards, getting the first down, or getting into the end zone. That way they essentially have to give up their points. Of course, energize. If they're playing exhaust on you, you can energize, get your guys ready, basically do the play. Gives you another instance of Lavonte David for whatever reason if you need it. Of course, pick 6, just a great staple card for defensive players who want to try and steal the ball. You can play this on top of SUH, that way you can get the playoff run blitz. This is good for if they pick a run and you pick a run, and you don't necessarily want to do the SUH, you can do this, and it gives you 10 free yards backwards. So you pick run middle, they pick run middle. You play this on the adjustment, and it forces them back 10 yards, so that's 2 less instances that you have to do of Ndamukong and SUH. Of course, SUH was made right after this false start, same thing, lose 5 yards, replay the down. So in this case, you would basically do the same thing, 2 extra instances, gives you that more guarantee to get them in there. This is the card that helps counter the deck. So if you were playing the same situation where you're playing a mirror match and they have the same defense, you can play Mental Lapse, which says they can activate exhaust abilities or action cards for the rest of the down. You play this prior to selecting play. That means during on-field adjustments and player selection, they just can't do anything. This is just a free play. Not this Sunday, of course. I bumped this up to 2 for sure. I only have 1 at the moment. My other 1 is on the way, so I do have 2 of those, but at the moment I didn't. So I played a Basic Instincts, basically just return a action card back to hand, so I could basically have it and get it done just in case. The Not This Sunday is the key card to anything that they try and stop you. Fatigue, exhaust, Mental Lapse, like you can just Not This Sunday and you're gonna have another turn of just pushing them backwards. Training Recall, since I didn't have the Not This Sunday, I wanted to be able to make this a second copy of Not This Sunday, so I just go get it. I really don't like this card in by itself, just because you don't draw an action on after you play this card. So this in contingency with like Bobby Wagner or Drew Brees, somebody who draws an action card, is fine, because then you can draw an action card, play this, so essentially you get whatever you need. Reload, I played the 1 reload in the deck, same thing, same idea as far as the Not This Sunday. Because I'm playing Tom Brady on offense, I figured if I shuffle through my good actions, I can put them back in play, and then Tom Brady can get them back. So just a 1 of here. This will probably change out for sure. And then of course Strip Sack, playing top of SUH, try and get the ball. Same thing with Interception. Like I said, I'll probably take the wrap-ups out and put 1 more of each of these in just to help round out the deck. Yeah, as far as, so on the offense, this was the offensive side. We of course play Justin Tucker, because if we kick a field goal after we start at the 40, it literally need 25 yards, and then this guy makes it pretty easy for you to get that field goal. Once you get that field goal, that's 5 points to you, puts him back on the 25, and then you just continue the loop and just keep taking him out. So Justin Tucker's good. For the action economy, of course, Drew Brees, Tom Brady, draw an action, search an action, get whatever I need. And then these next 2 guys just flex. Antonio Brown, receive a ball 15 yards, just generic. I wanted the 15 yards because, again, I only need 25 yards of cushion to get to the field goal. So that's all I really needed. Same thing with Le'Veon Bell. Either that or Zeke. I wanted to put this in was just because he was a rare. It looked like a high rarity deck on everything, so I wanted to kind of dumb this down a little bit. It could be Zeke, yeah, but another 15 yards on the run just to get there. Again, the deck is super strong. You can fiddle with the offense a bit. You can change that up. The play deck is, again, just very standard on how I like to play the play deck. It's very balanced, but you don't have to do that. Like, you can literally play any offense that you want in any way you want, because the defense won't matter. You don't have to. Like, for me, I like to blend and have an equal amount of defense cover the spread over medium pass, long pass, short pass, and run left, run right, run middle. In here, you don't have to worry about it, because most of the time you're suing them into the end zone anyway, so there's no reason that you need to do that. I did it for this because it was already how I played the game, or how I kept it balanced, and so it seemingly worked out just that way. But look out get your time if you're seeing this and you want to play it and look at it at a competitive level. Make sure to get your reps in with it now while you can. They're definitely going to look at this. Panini Games and people at NFL 5 development team and stuff have seen this. Just think that it's pretty strong for the way it is. I don't think it's too much unbeatable, but the unbeatable word kind of went around a couple times, so it's definitely strong. There's definitely ways around it, way to play it, but of course you don't want to have to, this is the tier 0 top of the top. Everybody's playing this or playing to beat it, and that usually isn't healthy for a card game. So I'm glad that they're looking into it, to errata it, make a change somewhere within the defense to give it a little kink, showcase of this man's power, that and Levante David doing work. So yeah, really excited. Glad to see it. If you want to play it, that's the the recommendation I have. Go ahead and get your reps in with it now before it gets changed, and look out for that change pretty soon. And I will see you guys next week at the Designer Challenge. I'll definitely put out another Decktek profile for the Patrick Mahomes deck that I've been looking at as far as Kansas City and that offense, because he's just super strong as far as making plays. So definitely look out for that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks to Panini Games, NFL 5, for the weekend, this exhibition that we have. A lot of fun. I got to play a second game with a brand newbie, show him how to play the game. That was a lot of fun as well. So definitely, if you can make it in on a Saturday Designer Challenge, you don't have to play. You can just participate in watching, check out how the game is played, take a look at some of these teams and how the game is. You have a chance to win an invite to the upcoming season. It's going to be a lot of fun. I love the game, and definitely thank everyone for watching. Appreciate you, and until next time, guys, you guys have a good one. We'll see you.